In this video, we're going to talk about the challenge of language. So we want to understand the central challenge that language poses in training an AI assistant. You'll hear a lot of people say that language is just data. Human language presents an interesting challenge for AI. Don't be fooled into thinking that language is just data and that it's easy for computers to process language. It's not. So let's talk about some of these challenges that language has. Well, there are many ways to say the same thing. At the same time, there are identical statements that can have different meanings. Or oftentimes people simply don't say what they mean. And a lot of times they don't even know what they need. People also, trust me, make lots of mistakes. So language is incredibly complex. As humans, we are trained in conversation starting at birth. We understand all kinds of nuances. We autocorrect mistakes, and our mind is focused on proactively extracting meaning from what someone is saying to us. None of that applies to AI. That's why the AI trainer needs to help assistants understand what humans are saying. So there are many ways to say the same thing. Let's say someone wants to fix their broken Amex. Let's see how that works. So for the phrase, I need a new credit card, it can get very complex very quickly. Someone might say, I lost my credit card. Get me a new credit card. Replace my Amex. So what happened, right, is that I went swimming with my brother in the ocean and only found out later that I didn't have my card anymore. So if you can help me out, that'd be great. Or I need to pay. I need a credit card. This is a simple example underlining what a user might say to a banking assistant. To the human, any of these statements could entail the same thing. I need a new credit card. It's up to the AI trainer and the NLU system to learn to understand that that's what the user is actually saying. There are many overlaps when asking for different things. Further complicating matters is that in human language, on the one hand, there are many ways to ask for the same thing, but conversely, there are similar ways to ask for different things. These factors need to be taken into account when training your AI assistant, especially when you want to improve it. So I need a new credit card. I need a new mortgage. Cancel my credit card. Or I need a credit application form. I need a bank card. I need to know how to cancel my credit card. Let's look at this more detailed overview of how people can say that they want a new credit card. I need to know my credit rating, request a new credit card, cancel my credit card. Yeah, I was wondering whether you folks could send me a new credit card because I think mine is broken. Not sure though. How do I check? And you as an AI trainer will see lots of these phrases in your system. Most, if not all, AI models rely on being fed labeled data. In the case of conversational AI, this labeled data is expressions of human speech, training phrases or utterances. The AI will learn from similarities and differences and match to user sentences that are similar but different. This helps the assistant understand what someone means. In this example, I need a new credit card. More data is usually better. But there are limits, because if we cast the net too wide, we may teach the model to recognize and match phrases that are similar but not suitable. We call that overtraining the model. So let's talk about implicit phrases. It might be fun to complicate things a little. All these user phrases may implicitly mean, I need a new credit card. I can't pay anymore. My card's been stolen. Is my card blocked? My credit card has expired. As an AI trainer, you may be tempted to add implicit phrases to your training set of a given intent, because to you the meaning behind the phrase seems clear. However, this is risky because you are relying on an assumption of what it means. The AI can't make assumptions. It doesn't have hunches like people do. For example, I can't pay anymore may simply mean I'm broke. So when you add implicit phrases, make sure that they are not ambiguous, that they can't have different types of meanings. As an exercise, try to come up with one or two other things the user could actually be asking for. So include only phrases that clearly match the given intent of the phrase above. Perhaps only the last one is unambiguous enough, because what else could someone want than a new credit card if the current one is expired, right? And still, you'd probably be better off creating an intent about credit card expiration that may even end up linking to the intent, I need a new credit card, if they actually want a new credit card. Let's look at language creation. Let's quickly look at something that a stakeholder will certainly mention at some point in the assistant project. Why don't we let the AI or NLU create the answers instead of the writers? And then they usually look at you, the AI trainer. Well, this is AI talking. It's Blender by Facebook. As an AI trainer, you'll respond, yes, there are some impressive language generating conversational AIs out there. For example, Blender by Facebook or Mina by Google. Right? These are very impressive research projects that an AI can just speak freely and there's no writers involved. However, they are all more or less chatty experiences. They're conversational but unpredictable. Working for a business, you will need answers to be highly accurate to help customers. In short, you need to control the dialogue that you actually send. So language creation options that are out there. You can have an AI automated language creation. You can have a knowledge base integration where the AI actually looks into your knowledge base, or you can have automatically summarized articles that you can push out to people. Multiple platforms offer the possibility to push this content to people based on matching or search, provided the entire architecture is compatible. However, there are serious drawbacks to this, as knowledge-based articles are often too long to serve conversational style, thus leading to frustration rather than satisfied people. A cutting-edge solution to this problem may be found in automated text summarization with tools like Google's BERT. Supervision of the generated answers will still be necessary for the foreseeable future. That's because as a business, you are responsible for what you tell your customers. So what we've learned in this video is that we've gained an understanding of the possibilities and the challenges of using artificial intelligence to process human language, natural language understanding. I'll see you in the next video.